the annals of British history, few monarchs evoke as much intrigue and controversy as Edward I. Known by the monikers Longshanks for his imposing height and the Hammer of the Scots for his relentless campaigns in Scotland, Edward I's reign was a pivotal chapter in the medieval era. His life and legacy were marked by ambition, reform, and conquest, making him one of England's most formidable kings. Today, we delve into the fascinating story of Edward III and explore the key events that shaped his rule. Edward was born in 1239, the eldest son of King Henry III of England and Eleanor of Provence. From the start, he was groomed to rule, experiencing firsthand the challenges and responsibilities of kingship as he grew up in a tumultuous political landscape. By the time he ascended the throne in 1272, England was rife with rebellion and unrest, and Edward was determined to restore royal authority and unify his realm. One of Edward's first major acts as king was to address the rebellious Welsh principalities. For centuries, Wales had resisted English dominance, and Edward was intent on bringing it under firm control. Through a series of military campaigns from 1277 to 1283, Edward conquered Wales, building a series of formidable castles to solidify his hold. His annexation of Wales was formalized in 1284 with the Statute of Rhuddlan, integrating Welsh territories into the English crown and leaving a lasting impact on the region's history. Edward's attention soon turned northward to Scotland. The death of the Scottish king, Alexander III, without a male heir, plunged Scotland into a succession crisis. Edward was called upon to arbitrate, but his intervention marked the beginning of a complex and fraught relationship with Scotland. In 1296, Edward launched an invasion, capturing key Scottish castles and declaring himself overlord. This invasion ignited decades of conflict, earning Edward his enduring reputation as the Hammer of the Scots. During his reign, Edward was not only a formidable warrior, but also a pioneering legislator. He introduced a series of legal reforms known collectively as the Statutes of Westminster. These reforms sought to clarify and codify English law, creating a more centralized and standardized legal system. Edward's keen interest in law and governance extended to his summoning of the Model Parliament in 1295, which established a framework for representative government and parliamentary procedure. However, Edward's ambitions came at a considerable cost. His military campaigns placed a significant financial strain on the kingdom, leading to heavy taxation and discontent among his subjects. Edward's later years were marred by increasing difficulties as opposition grew to his authoritarian rule, and resistance in Scotland intensified under figures like William Wallace and Robert the Bruce. Despite these challenges, Edward I left an indelible legacy. His reign signaled a transition toward a more centralized monarchy and a stronger, more unified England. His legal reforms had a profound and lasting influence on English law and governance, laying the groundwork for the future development of the English constitution. Furthermore, Edward's impact on Scotland and Wales was equally enduring, with his policies shaping the relationship between these nations and England for centuries to come. Edward's death in 1307 marked the end of an era. Succeeded by his son, Edward II, the kingdom faced new trials, but the foundation laid by Edward I continued to influence the course of British history. His reign was a testament to the complexities of power, the often harsh realities of medieval politics, and the indomitable will of a monarch determined to leave his mark. In retrospect, the legacy of Edward I is a mixed one, filled with both achievements and controversies. He was a ruler whose actions resonated far beyond his lifetime, and his story remains a compelling chapter in the rich tapestry of England's past. As we close this exploration, we are reminded of the intricate web of history, where ambition, conflict, and reform intersect to shape the world we know today.